Guys, Vince right here. Welcome to my review, my late review for Hell of a Boss, Season 2, Episode 4. This goodness, and also the episode within hand. Yep, Striker's back. He would be back, right? He would be back at some point. Did he live? Yeah, of course. It's just crazy how this all happens like that. In some cases, I'm just kidding. But yeah, other than that, welcome back, Striker. Strikes again. And also a new character, Adrelaphus, whatever his name is, the freaking brother of Stella. Yeah, Stella's there too, with that annoying Australian accent, I believe. Man, just man. But yeah, other than that, let's get into this. Let's talk about this episode in hand, and also talk about how Blitzo treated his freaking hoot daddy. Like, how could you? Like, I told you, we're going to be there for them, but okay, I get it. The SOHOT has to be important. I get it. But we also see a bit of Luna, which she didn't speak. I don't think she speak at all. Yeah, she didn't speak. What's up with that? Like, I get it. She's scared in a vulnerable place. And you have Blitzo and the doctor, working together just to stop him. Stop her. Stop Luna from moving around and stuff like that. So it seems like there is some fears through everyone, at least. But there was also this one moment of Stolas where it's deep, where it's like, damn, like, okay, I see where they were going with this. I see where they going. Like, understandably, it's crazy how, like, Helluva Boss tends to go more human sometimes with some moments. And when say more human, I mean more, they have, like, feelings that they express that usually does never portray within Hell at all. And like, it sort of really goes into that where it's deeper and also it's real. It's kind of like something that really is going to set up for the future of these episodes at some point. But for Stolas to file a divorce or something like that, like, finally this day has come. But what's gonna happen with Octavia? Like, what is gonna happen with Stolas' daughter? Like, who's gonna win the child is what I'm trying to understand. Does Stella even care about her or something like that? And like, for this scene itself, like, they had Stella had the audacity to send Striker just right away in there, like, just out of nowhere. Oh, so what's wrong with a good old theme song for yourself, Striker? Like, gosh, he did not appreciate the singing, especially that last chorus guy. But yeah, we got a witness of just like, I like how when they were like sharing, like, as Stolas was being kidnapped and trying to call, Striker, I guess he let him keep his phone, but trying to call help with Blitzo, and they say, like, Striker for trying to, like, what does he look like? And Stolas is like, sexy. And it's like, oh no, it's Striker. It's just like right away, especially how that's sort of like is speaking from the fans' perspective, and I appreciate that. And I like how Mox, Mox, handled business with Striker. The fight scenes, they're always gonna be up there, as one of the highlights for many of these Hell of a Boss episodes. Not the craziest, but also, pretty expected, but also they go crazy. Like, I feel like if there was, like, if Striker had a bunch of minions, it will be a full-on bloodbath. That will be a full-on blood flood, okay? For sure. But it didn't really had to go there. It could have. For sure. In this episode itself, like, I feel like I was asking a bit for more of it. And maybe I was, but there were so many moments where it was going to be emotional and stuff like that, where it kind of fell out of place. Also, what the scene with there were scenes where it's kind of confusing for me to understand Blitzo. I mean, Blitz in a sense, okay? Because Blitz just happens to just, like, almost like anyone that steps on him, especially a kid in a mother, like, he would just go all in on that you know, on these characters here, these side characters, or that has nothing to do with the story much. It wouldn't matter if they die, but at the same time, it's a child and a mother, and freaking Blitz was not having them. I'm just like, you going to that length? That's just like, okay, I get it, it's hell, it's M rated, but it's like, God, okay, I guess you're going there. I guess you're going there in a sense where I did, he could have easily killed him, but I'm trying to understand if it's funny or not. Also, the reject on the R word, pretty interesting choice. Even though, like, for an animation like this, like, they shouldn't be afraid to offend anyone. And it's interesting how they choose, like, yeah, we're, like Bliss was like, we're not gonna say that word. Yeah, we can't say that word anymore. That's what he said. And but they choose any other words or something like that. They don't need to go into any, like, it's definitely of the times right now. But it's like, hell, like, you can, what are you doing? You can say what you want. I can't say what I want because YouTube, man, they can age restrict me at any point, but I'm trying not to make them, okay? I will not YouTube. But for Blitz, has the open hand to say anything or something like that, especially commenting of the person working on the front desk. I feel like there could have been some clever lines, some clever ideas within the hospital scene of taking Luna into the vet or something. Like, I don't know, just to clean things up, just to actually make things a bit more fitting, just to like show like a. But I'm trying to think, how would that be? Like, just a normal guy fighting with Blitz in the waiting room, or just having like a different person within working the desk that probably recognizes Blitz. That's kind of my idea. I don't know, maybe not. But seeing returning characters is a good thing for this series. That's for sure. And also, like, moving on, as it, like, I'm curious, like, what is gonna, like, how would Blitz show how much he loves Stolas in a sense within, like, especially Stolas being landed on the bathroom. I mean, landed on the hospital bed. All thanks for Moxie and Millie to save him. But wouldn't that be something if it was like for Blitz to save him, even though he was busy? I'm trying to think. I feel like things in many ways, even though, like, what did Blitz said? Like, he said, like, I've been waiting for this for years, like for Luna to get a shot or something like that. Like, I feel like could have been better if we didn't go to the hospital. If it was just Blitz making a decision, like, yep, let's go straight for Stryker and find him. Just taking off there and just driving to whatever path he's going, instead of brushing away, like, the hospital could have been cool. It could have been a bit better, right, writing wise, in my opinion. Okay, I don't work for Vivia. Okay, I don't have any credentials of working anywhere in the storyboard, but I would just add my 2 cents. You know, Nothing about it. But then again, this is a very unconstructed review because you know, I watched this earlier, bit by bit, and then I watched it, the main thing, like, last weekend, even though last weekend I was very busy and I couldn't watch it at all until midnight. So that's what I'm doing right now. So sorry if this review is not organized in a sense, in a ways. I mean, since when did I ever had an organized review is what I want to know. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy this unorganized review. Just my thoughts, nothing about it. But it's good thoughts. I get a C plus at least. Anyways, one love and a peace.